All right, morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of. Wait, what show am I doing? I don't have Matt today. The Daily High. Man, it's early in the morning here. Welcome to the Daily High. It's an exciting brand new episode of the Daily High. I have to do Matt's part this morning. Matt could not make the show. Sorry for starting a little bit late, but this is what happens when I'm on my own. And we're going to go straight to the charts. I am still in Miami. I'll be here in Miami for a couple of days, and then off to the cabin in the woods for another couple of days before heading home to Panama. All right, we're going straight to the charts. Hopefully, everything is live. So let's go. I'll begin with the weekly chart. I do want to catch that 10 a.m. reversal today. We'll keep an eye on that. And let's look at the weekly chart. Everything I said yesterday applies today. Nothing has changed. We're at exactly the same price today as we were yesterday, 59 and a half. I think this is where we were yesterday. I remain kind of concerned uh, right now. So please go back to yesterday's episode where I clearly seem more pessimistic and more bearish than I am bullish. The only thing I will add today is if we consistently stay in this $59,000 area, is that bullish or bearish, right? That is the question I want to focus on today. And for me personally, the longer we stay above 59 or the longer we stay flat, the more bullish we get, not bearish. Okay, though when I look at the short-term charts, I may reconsider this stance, but as of right now, I feel bullish if we consolidate here, not bearish. It's important. I know it may not sound like a big deal, but it is a big deal. Or about my allocation. I was very concerned about my 40% bullish allocation, and yeah, on yesterday's show, I was ready to cut it down to zero. After a full 24 hours and the price being steady at 59 and occasionally breaking above 60, I feel a little more comfortable with my 40% bullish allocation. However, the moment the price of Bitcoin drops below $58,000, this allocation is going straight to zero. Okay. And hopefully this happens during market trading hours and it doesn't crash through 58,000, say at 8 p.m. Eastern time. But at the moment, I am staying in my 40% bullish allocation. I cut that allocation down at just above 61,000. So I'm okay with that. Now, the daily chart. As I said, if we consolidate here, I'm going to be bullish if we consolidate. Now, as we consolidate, the moving averages are coming down, which does create the possibility of, getting rejected by one of these moving averages, even in consolidation, and then dropping down. However, any consolidation significantly above the swing low is bullish to me. And this consolidation being 20% above the swing low is bullish, even with the declining moving averages. I'm going to get rid of this zigzag. This is what I was hoping for, or perhaps I can simply lower it uh, to something like this, okay? But in this case, I'm going to drop this down to something like that. Uh, so this is now what I am hoping to see, maybe even a few more days of consolidation before this happens, okay? And we're getting close to that 10 a.m. reversal. This is what I was really concerned about yesterday. This is still up there in the cards. So everything I just said could be negated by this situation. I want to see us break above this triangle. I drew this yesterday. We are still within it. This is the hourly chart. When was this? So this happened right after. Okay, this is good. This was yesterday's 10 a.m. reversal. I had to do the show yesterday early in the morning because I had a bunch of stuff to do here in Miami and I had to start my day early. Like by 9 o'clock, I was already, or like by 9:20, I was already out the house here in Miami. And so we streamed that show at 8 a.m. And let's go to the 5-minute chart. So apparently there was a beautiful reversal. And when did I have exactly 10 a.m.? Holy shit. I really wish I did the show at 10 a.m. like I normally do, like we're doing today. We keep talking about the 10 a.m. reversal. Yes, there was also an MRI buy here on a 5-minute chart, but as you guys know, I don't really care about the MRIs at the 10 a.m. reversal. It's nice when they're there. This is the most perfect reversal candle you can have at exactly 10 a.m. on a 5-minute chart. And this led, I'm not even going to cherry pick the bottom here. I would enter this right after the hammer candle, and this took Bitcoin up $2,000. That is insane. I don't really know how to convert that into money made that day. But let's take a look at the stock market and see what the stock market did on a 5-minute chart at 10 a.m. yesterday, because this I can directly convert into how much money I would have made when I used to trade this strategy almost every single day. So on the stock market, here is the 9:55 candle and here is the 10 a.m. candle. And on the stock market, I would be entering this trade. This is yesterday, the 12th, right around the second half of this candle. The 10 a.m. candle is already closing above the candle that makes the low. So that convinces me that the 10 a.m. reversal is real. And I enter, and this rallies straight up. Now, this MRI top I may take more seriously. And this rally straight up for 30 points. Never in my life, back when I was trading this strategy, never have I gotten a 30-point move in, I'm not even cherry picking the top here, that took place 10 minutes later. In 30 minutes, this thing went up 35 points. I have never seen, I've never captured it, right? But also, remember, when I was trading this was a decade ago. And a decade ago, the S&P 500 was at a much lower valuation. It was like half price of this. So back then, by percentage, this would have been like a 15 to 20 point move. So I have gotten these kinds of moves by percentage rarely, but not by nominal value. But the futures market profits by nominal value. It doesn't profit by percentage. I would still be trading 2 to 4 contracts today, but I'm also wealthier today than I was 10 years ago. And so I might be trading 10 contracts today, where back then I was trading 2 to 4 contracts. Today I could be trading 10 contracts. So at a minimum, I would trade 2 contracts, and 2 contracts would make me $3,000 on this move. And this would be totally obvious. Look how much we crashed into 10 a.m. And this candle, like this would be the no-brainer move. And it's on a Monday. Monday and Tuesday were my favorite days to trade this strategy. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Friday was always the iffy one. And like going into Friday, either I've made good money that week and I don't need to risk it, or I've lost money that week and I really don't want to chase any more money after some bad trading earlier in the week. So Friday was the day I didn't trade as often, but Monday through Wednesday, oh man, I would be all over. This is one of the best 10 a.m. reversals I've ever seen. And especially on Bitcoin. Wow. So it's 10 a.m. right now. So let's see what's going on. We're on a 5-minute chart. It's 10:01. Bitcoin's been rising into 10 a.m. So what would I be looking to do here? I would be looking to potentially short Bitcoin. The MRI is lining up to give us an MRI top, but I would never short the 10 a.m. reversal unless there is weakness. And right now, there's no weakness. I don't like try to catch a falling knife if it was going, or the opposite of a falling knife. So we're watching this right now. It's 10 a.m. I would need to see a red candle. If I am gonna go short, I would need to see this red. I would need to see this red candle, and then I would go short I mean, it's always tricky to short Bitcoin, right? But we are talking 10 a.m. reversal. This candle is very, very promising because it's creating a proper stop loss for the 10 a.m. reversal. It's always better when you're buying Bitcoin, right? It's a lot harder to short Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been rallying. Here's market open. It rallied since market open. Rallied 600 bucks since market open. We also should be looking at the S&P 500 as well. What is it doing? Whoa, look at the S&P go. Oh yeah, the S&P topped at 950. So I'm already in the S&P short trade as of the 10 as the 955 candle. Here's the 955 candle. Here's a reversal candle. Should have been looking here. The short trade executes here. I mean, I'm late to the party, and I wouldn't even mind entering late. But the short trade begins here. Where do I take profit? Well, somewhere down here. Purple is my take profit line. Short trades are in red. Stop losses are in blue. The initial stop loss goes here. The same thing would apply to Bitcoin. The strategy doesn't change. So my stop losses are blue. Bullish entries are green. Bearish entries are red. Take profit. I don't know where my take profit is. This could be anywhere, right? I'm going to put it here for now. And what I would do is I would look how much I'm risking. How many points am I risking? I'm risking 6 points, which is a little more than I'd like, but 6 points is okay. The moment I'm profiting 6 points, I set a break-even stop loss after the candle closes. So this is a 5-minute candle. It's going to close in 1 minute. And I am going to lower this stop loss. I'm already going to lower it to right there. But ideally, I want to lower it to break even. So this trade is pretty much not going to cost me any money. And now we're going to look at Bitcoin in 1 second. I just want this S&P candle to flip. You can see how the S&P has turned before Bitcoin turned, which is exactly 5 minutes, and it's front running Bitcoin by 5 minutes again. So the candle's closed. What I really want to see now is a new swing low. The moment I get a new swing low, I'm confidently putting my stop loss right there. So just a new swing low on the S&P. There's my 6 points. There's the swing low. We got it. That's a swing low by 25 by the lowest bips. The S&P futures trade in 25-cent increments. You can see the 25 cent right there. And now it's clear. Okay. I am now at a break-even trade on the S&P, the most liquid market in the world, the ES futures. And this is how I used to trade every day. Almost every day. And the moment this candle ends, I'm setting a nice stop loss right there. And now no matter what happens, I walk away with money. My minimum profit for the day would be 4 points, which is $400 on 2 contracts, which is the minimum I ever traded. Sometimes it was 4. Occasionally it was 6, but it was rarely 6. I didn't have much money back then. So that's it. This trade is doing well. And now, and then I would keep lowering that stop loss, but eventually I would take some profit as well. When am I going to take profit? Well, for now, I have no idea. For now, I'm good at lowering that stop loss every time the candle closes, not before. So the candle hasn't closed yet. Leave it. Okay, let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is reversing, so the same exact thing would apply. Where would you enter a short trade on Bitcoin? Well, same place, right at the beginning of this candle. So somewhere at current price, the stop loss would be above the swing high. Always tricky to short Bitcoin though. Short trade executes right at current price. And that's our stop loss. And if it hits the stop loss, then it hits the stop loss. Then a 10 a.m. reversal didn't work today. But you made so much money yesterday from the same trade that you're okay losing a little bit. But I would be doing this on the S&P. I wouldn't be doing it on Bitcoin. But not everyone has access to the S&P market. Okay, that's it. We are way below where we have been in all other previous times in the cycle since the halving. Oil markets are still doing okay considering the trouble in the Middle East. Gold is at a new all-time high weekly close, so I remain bullish on gold. The S&P is hitting my stop loss, and the trade is over, and I would walk away with either $400 or $800. Though based on my current capital, I'd probably be trading 10 contracts. Something like that. Probably be trading 10 contracts. And on 10 contracts, 4 points on 10 contracts. So 2 grand. So times 5. Yeah, 2 grand. That's what I'd probably be trading today. I mean, I could have held down to a higher stop loss, or I could have cut half my trade and let the rest ride. Now that this is rising, I think Bitcoin is going to go up. I think Bitcoin probably would have hit that stop loss already. Yeah, I think it's going to hit it. Looks like the 10 a.m. reversal is over, and the stock market will probably, oh no, maybe not. Huh, hit the stop loss and then. Usually I wait till candles close. I don't remember at which point I lowered it. I always wait till candles close. 1 more minute. Yeah, I usually lower the stop losses after the candle closes. I don't tend to touch them before. I don't remember where I did that. I may or may not still be in the trade if I had the trade out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The S&P is rallying. Guys, we discussed it yesterday. I am being highly informed with not insider information, but information on the know that the Japanese carry trade is just the beginning and it's just getting started and shit's going to hit the fan. And I believe in my own analysis, and I believe that the worst is behind us. We will see who is right. Bitcoin miners, Bitfarms hanging in there. Should we look at any other? CleanSpark had earnings, I think. Had something. They had some kind of numbers delayed, I'm not sure. And just look at some high power stocks. Let's look at Tesla. Well, I have Tesla correcting. Again, I think Tesla is going to rise here. And NVIDIA, yeah, NVIDIA is going to rise here. So I do think that the worst is behind us. I know Mel is all over the Bitcoin miner news. Someone's asking for fake meat. Where is the fake meat stock? I haven't looked at it in forever. Beyond. There it is. Oh, it's doing beautifully. It's like Ethereum. It's excellent. It's just trending to 0. Wow, this is an ugly chart. This is a very ugly chart. They should just go out of business now and make everyone healthier. I expected this thing to be a disaster. Look at this. The moment it broke these lows, wow, what a terrible company. Oh my God. So the moment it broke these lows, this is like a shit coin. Total disaster. Oh, hi. Look at this. It went up right into an MRI top, into an MRI bottom, into an MRI top. Nothing, nothing, nothing. MRI buy didn't work. MRI buy didn't work. MRI buy didn't work. MRI buy worked for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. Oh, this is bad. This is looking like it's ready to fall one more time and then reverse split. I think this company is going to go out of business. Or some meat company is going to buy them and start sneaking in meat into their terrible product. And speaking of shitcoins, I do want to look at Ethereum. I think the ETF is trading, but no one cares. And Ethereum just broke serious support. Wow. I mean, the MRI buy will save them for a few weeks, but you can almost start to put a fork in Ethereum. It is done. It is absolutely done. Litecoin should be on its way. 80% correction. I called the 80% correction the day of the Litecoin halving, and I said it's going to fall 80%. It's almost there. Oh, I have way too many numbers here. Let me clean this up. Extension details, none. Too much. I call this 80% correction. We have fallen 70%, 67%, but 80% is coming. 80% drop was my target the day of the halving. I called that, and such an easy call. And that's it. You can start putting a fork in these things. I need a Bitcoin dominance, subtracting the what are the stable coins. All right, guys, that is it for me. We can go and take a look at that 10 a.m. reversal one more time on the stock market. Still going down on Bitcoin. Bitcoin did hit that stop loss. So yeah, it's always tricky to short Bitcoin, which is why I have a 40% long position in Bitcoin. But like I said, I wouldn't be trading Bitcoin's 10 a.m. reversal. I would be trading the stock markets, and the stock market's 10 a.m. reversal did make money. All right, last thing I'll look at is Core Scientific, which is a company that went bankrupt but somehow resurrected. I don't really know what to think. I don't touch things I don't understand. Some Bitcoin miner got delisted, so we can get rid of that. I don't think there's any need to look at B-Trash. I forgot that thing even exists. I mean, look, it's hanging in there. It's above its 2023 lows. I mean, I don't know how long it'll last. One more halving, and this thing will probably die. Same thing with Litecoin. I think one more halving and Litecoin will die. There's just, who's going to mine these things? Who is going to mine them? One more halving and they start to die. They start to merge mine with other coins. Ha! New lows for BSV. Again, who's going to mine it? No one. Absolutely no one. It's now $40. Wow. Wow. I mean, no one's going to mine these things. They're just going to go to zero. The only one hanging around is Solana. It's the only one. I think even BNB is going down. Yeah, BNB couldn't even make it. That's it. So just Solana. That's it. It's the only The only major coin that's still has potential to rise against Bitcoin. There's nothing else. And I'm saying potential. I'm not saying it will rise against Bitcoin. I'm just saying it's the only one with a TA picture that has a chance to go up. That's it. That's the list. Nothing else. So good luck. Good luck with your shitcoin portfolio. All right, one last peek at Bitcoin. It's doing well. It's doing well. But what you need to keep an eye on is this. We need to keep an eye on this picture. If Bitcoin can break out of this triangle to the upside, I will be very bullish. But in order for it to break out, it does need to go above these highs. It doesn't just need to go above this line. It's got to go above here. If Bitcoin makes it above here, above 61.5, if it makes it to 62, I will be considering going back in 100% long, actually leverage long. But I need it above 64 for that. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. And see you all tomorrow with Matt McGregor. ETFs bought some Bitcoin yesterday. Let's refresh this. Yeah, it's really amazing how quickly Grayscale is coming down. Can't wait till it's below Fidelity. But BlackRock just keeps taking on more Bitcoin. All right, please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.